What's up guys, welcome to another episode of Tech Dummy, and today we'll be reviewing the Amazon Fire HD 8. This tablet has an 8-inch display, and right now it's going for $90 on Amazon, and we're going to do a quick review if this tablet is worth it for you. So, in my experience and for my purposes, my tablet is mainly for gaming, streaming, definitely more streaming. I really don't have that much game apps. I actually just downloaded one for the purpose of this video. And Amazon integration, because if you get an Amazon tablet, your Prime just becomes so much more efficient. And we're gonna go over all of that in this review. So let's get to it. What is up guys? So this is the Amazon Fire HD 8 tablet, and just to go over right now, it has an 8-inch display. It also features Dolby Atmos speakers, and depending on your orientation, this could either be, these speakers could be on the side if you're using it in portrait mode, or these could be top or bottom speakers in landscape orientation. It also sports 16 gigabytes of memory. However, it also has an external SD card slot right here on the side. And that's just a bonus all the time, because expandable storage is just the way to go. Getting an SD card instead of having to upgrade the device itself for storage is always a major plus. So the resolution on this screen right here is 1280 by 800. It definitely is HD, and I think it's personally good quality. It's pretty sharp, but it's definitely not going to compare to the iPad minis with the Retina display out there. So in terms of battery life, this actually says it goes for 12 hours, but I've honestly been using it longer than that, and the battery doesn't drain on me at all. For one reason, this is fairly new, and I don't have that much apps running on it, and I don't use it as constantly as I should. I definitely only use it at night. When I'm too lazy to go stream through TV, I'm just going to watch Netflix on the tablet right here. That might be why the battery doesn't drain out on me so quick, but honestly, I don't see myself using it more than that unless I'm traveling or something, so the battery life is great in my opinion. It says 12 hours, but I honestly think it could go for further. Now, the charging time, it says it charges to full battery under less than 6 hours, but honestly, I think it charges quicker than that. I say maybe 2 hours on a completely dead battery, straight to a wall mount. It might be different if you're charging it for the USB cable to maybe your laptop if you don't have a wall mount. It does come with a wall mount though, but if you just happen to forget it and you're just charging it to another external device, it might take longer. But honestly, if you connect it straight to a outlet, it probably takes 2 hours max for a full charge. So again, we're gonna go to the weaknesses, but please keep in mind what your purpose is for this tablet. So I'm gonna tell you right off the bat, the camera sucks. Like, it literally sucks. So the front-facing camera is VGA, and that's 640 by 480, and that's just some low quality. Like low, like if this was low, it'd be here. And the rear-facing camera has 2.0 megapixel. That isn't tremendously bad like the front-facing camera, but it also isn't great considering your smartphone probably has quadrupled the power on it right on its own. So if you're thinking about taking pictures with this or any video recording, I wouldn't do it. And let's be serious, you're not really going to take pictures with your tablet, are you? You're going to end up looking like this guy. I mean, come on. However, I do have Skype on this, and the quality is normal. I mean, it's not going to blow you away, but it does the job. Another weakness about this is the lack of customization. I mean, yeah, I could change the wallpaper behind the apps and everything, but the lock screen right here is always an offer from Amazon, and there's no way of changing that without like jailbreaking it or going some extreme measures just to change that. And another weakness is that it might not have all the apps you're looking for. The App Store on this tablet is mainly from Amazon. It is an Android version, but Amazon got the final say on what goes in and what comes out of this tablet. So Amazon was very strict on the web browsers, so you can't download a different browser like Google Chrome, which most of you are used to, even on an Android tablet. Another weird thing that I couldn't find in the apps were Instagram. Yeah, I know I said the camera quality sucks, but even on a web browser on my MacBook, where I'm not going to take pictures with, I could still access Instagram. You could probably access Instagram through the browser here too, but it was just weird that they didn't offer it as an app, even just to surf through. And lastly, another weakness is I did say it was running on an Android system, but remember, Amazon had the final say on that. So if you're used to widgets on the Android systems, this Amazon tablet isn't going to be able to do that. And that just goes again to the lack of customization, because one major factor over Apple that Android has is the widgets. The widgets like customize to your personal preference, and that kind of sets them apart from Apple themselves. So I hope if you are in the market for a tablet, this review helps in a more efficient and a budget option. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please let me know in the comment section down below if you have any questions, concerns, or if you want to give me another product to review. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Tech Dummy, and I hope to see you in the next one. See you guys.